Okay, I do deeply apologize for that. The stream basically, for whatever reason, glitched. The Twitch Studios glitched on me and wiped out all my scenes, so everything was blank. Um, so I do apologize for that. My name is Solaris. You can call me Sol, Solaris, or Kayla, whichever you prefer. I am the Nine Dragons. Just getting back to all my friends who are just talking about stopping by the stream. So I did manage to write down some names here before the stream completely went kaput. So do a roll call if you're inside the stream. Feel free to say that you're still here. I did write down names because I was conducting a list because I thought, my scenes weren't going to be wiped out. So I managed to write down Peachy and Kaylin Cat 26. So both of you, if you're still in stream, please feel free to message me in here and say, hey, I'm still here, I still want a reading. And I do deeply apologize for the crazy setup that just happened. That normally never happens. Some spirits might be messing with my tech. Who knows? I do have my tea here, and I do have... Apparently the goddesses want to come back, the goddess knowledge cards. So if you're interested in working with them, I'm here. Okay. Kaylin, you are here. Is Peachy still here? Because Peachy requested before you did, to be honest, for a free reading. So you guys just have to wait in line, that's all. Readings don't take very long. My general readings are always 1 to 3 cards. And those are the only free ones. Any more than 3 cards are kind of considered a bonus in a general reading, but if you want like an actual serious spread, you have to pay for it, and I do have my services listed in the Tarot Cam in case you're wondering and don't know where to look. They're also on the link tree in the profile. Yep. I'm monitoring the stream from my other Twitch account. It's Cheshire Soul 90. So, but yeah, if you drop me a follow on Twitch and help me get up to 50 followers, that'd be really appreciated, Kaylin. I will also drop you a follow back in case you happen to be a streamer. But you know what? If you aren't a streamer, I'll still follow you back. So, let's see. I'm going to drop a follow to you anyways, because I got good vibes from you. How about we wait 1 more minute or 2 to see if Peachy comes back, because I'd hate to have people fighting over spots. It hasn't happened yet, but I'd rather prevent people fighting for free spots. What I'm gonna have tongue-tied. What I'm gonna do in the future is once I hit affiliate with the Nine Dragons, you can earn channel points and use those to earn free readings that will guarantee you a certain slot, so that way you will never miss your spot in the waiting list. So that is how the new system will work later after we hit affiliate. So help me get to 50 followers. By the way, Kaylin, thank you for the follow. It's much appreciated. By the way, how are you doing tonight? I know you said you want a 3-card love reading. Is there anything like... Actually, save it for later for telling me anything about that, but I just want to generally know how you're doing tonight. I'll wait till 8:15. It's 8:14 now, and if Peachy isn't here, I'll go ahead and start your reading, okay, Kaylin? And if you're wondering too, I do more than just tarot readings. I also do some spiritual crafts. I'm working on making protection satchels with herbs in them, and also some spirit totems for Norse pagans. Kaylin, I'm doing okay. Feeling a little down in the dumps is all. Oh no! Don't feel down in the dumps. Don't worry, I got you. Whatever it is, you'll get through it. I know we all get some bad stuff happening, so I'm here to help you. Kaylin says, awesome, thanks. You're welcome. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead with your reading here. So if Peachy does come back, they will have to wait till after I'm done doing your reading. Is there anything, before we officially start here, is there anything that you want to publicly talk about? Like, not in extensive detail, but just a general, like, so I have a general idea of what this love reading is for you. Don't tell me any specific details or anything that might influence the reading, but definitely maybe give me some kind of insight to go off on for my intuition, so that way I understand maybe what situation you're in. If you're not comfortable talking about it publicly, that's okay. You do not have to. I can go off pure intuition if that's what we gotta do here. So this is my setup. Hopefully the music isn't too loud. If it is, please let me know, because I can never truly tell. All I can tell is that my voice is a bit louder than the music. Hey Stargazer, welcome back to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Shit, I forgot to leave a review. Oh, okay. Thanks for remembering the review. Take your time. Hold on, gotta cough and drink some water. And by the way, Kaylin, I'm also feeling that I need to do some star seeds for you. So I'm going to do 2 decks. It's general reading for free. Don't worry about it. Kaylin says, I don't know what I can reveal, but it wasn't positive and I'm down about it. Okay. That's more than enough information that I need to know. I mean... I have a guide and she's a dragon. Her name is Zale. She's already telling me love sucks sometimes. And that's not very far off the truth. She understands that, you know, in the world of humans and love, everything's... society's kind of built to be... how should I say this? Instant gratification. So she's just giving me the sense that, you know, your love thing sounds to me, and I feel this might have been materialistic or very mechanical. We'll see. Let me just connect with you, Kaylin, okay? Kaylin, love does suck. Yeah, especially when the other person isn't mature in love. Some people are very serious about love, and some people aren't because they think it's a game, and that's when it sucks. And here's the thing, everybody wants the same thing. They want happiness, they want to feel good, and sometimes love, and I'm gonna put it bluntly, sex, is something that can be addictive for a person to do, to the point where it's like a drug. And it sucks. I'm getting told to pull this card. I'm feeling one more card for you. I know you wanted 3 cards, but I can do just as good with just 2, which is what I'm being told to do for you. Just 2. And the third will be the star seeds. Being told the bottom card. Ooh, no. I'm not like ooh no as in like, oh no, like this is bad, but ooh no, like I just pulled this card last night. This card is not part of your set, just these 2 here, so I'm gonna do this. So I will go through each card with you. I will even bring it up to the camera for you. Stargazer, where in Facebook do I leave a review? I was under the impression there was a review page, but I couldn't find it myself, so I've just been directing people to go under the mentions tab on Facebook and just post a mention. I got 2 reviews that way. So congratulations, we will soon have a 3rd review, and it's greatly appreciated, Stargazer. I'm being told to look for a card that has a moon on it for some reason. I'm being told this is it, even though it doesn't really look like a moon to me. That's a bit odd. Zale's like, this card! Ooh, gratitude. Don't worry, Kaylin, I'm gonna go through every single card here. Just connecting to your energy a bit more. I do feel that depressed feeling from you. I really do. I have anxiety depression, so I completely understand. Let's see if maybe I could close up on the cards a bit here. So we have Psyche. It's a goddess card. I'm doing the goddess knowledge cards with you and the Starseeds advice deck with you. Pardon me for clearing my throat. My throat gets irritated with dust very easily. It's my allergy, so don't mind me. I do try very hard to not have that be a thing. I do have tea here that's just steeping that I'm ready to consume later. It actually helps with my reading even more. But it doesn't mean that I can't do reading without it. So for Psyche, the story of Psyche tells of a mortal woman taken to a mysterious castle to be married to a fierce dragon. Her husband comes to her in the middle of the night, and she falls in love with him. Told that she must never look upon his face, she disobeys with injunction and finds that her husband is really Eros, the god of love. When he awakes, he flies away, leaving her forever. Psyche roams far and wide, trying to find Eros. She goes to his mother, Aphrodite, who gives her 4 tasks to complete, each seemingly impossible. The final task requires her to descend into Hades and retrieve a box of beauty. Through the process of meeting the challenges of her tasks and integrating her experiences, Psyche grows from an innocent young girl into a mature goddess. Psyche is a rich reminder of our imperative to grow. She reminds us that the process of life takes us back into dark places as well as light. Just as the butterfly emerges from the dark chrysalis into the light. Sorry, I get tongue-tied sometimes. I do have nerve damage on my tongue inside of my face, so that trips me up every now and then. As far as this card goes, Kaylin, this is because Psyche represents the mental side of things. That's where we have the word psychology, which is the study of the mind. And this card's just giving me the impression that this is a past theme for you with your love. You've had to do a lot of trials of proving your love to this person, but it still didn't keep them around.
Can we find this love?
And it messed with your head. I feel like it messed with your head. They just weren't there for you when you needed them.
And perhaps, maybe.
I'm just thinking more and picking up more of my intuition here for this card at the moment. I just feel like you put in so much effort. But let me tell you this. When you put too much effort into a relationship and you realize you're the only one doing it, that's not a real relationship. That's not a healthy relationship. So it's okay to let it go. It's okay to look back at it and say, I learned from this relationship of what not to do. I learned that if I put in too much effort to the relationship and they're not putting any in, that it's time for me to walk away and let go before it gets real ugly. But that doesn't mean that you can't communicate before this happens. In fact, communication is the key to all relationships. With no communication or no compromise between the two of you, that's when that split happens. That's when those disagreements and arguments happen. And that's also when you become hurt and disappointed because that person didn't hear you, understand you, or even acknowledge you or respected you. So if I were you, I'm being told from my guide too that you should let. Thank you, Crescent Paws. Thank you. It's much appreciated. Thank you so much. I'll drop you a follow back real quick. Stargazer, I will get to your comments here in a second. Just let me move on to the next card for Kaylin so that I'm not interrupting the flow here. And I do apologize, Crescent Paws, I still have to set up stream elements. That was a goal today, but that didn't happen. Alright, Kaylin, back to you. This is the Triple Goddess. I actually pulled this card yesterday in a reading, so she's making her rounds. I'm going to read you the back, and then I'm going to give you my intuitive perception on things. The Triple Goddess, the original Trinity, symbolizes the three faces of the Great Goddess and is the earliest representation of her division into multiplicity. The goddess with three faces is a universal motif, found worldwide. The Triple Goddess is intimately associated with the changing phases of the moon. Just as the moon transforms from one phase to another, the Great Goddess moves among her many roles. Her three faces are usually Virgin, Mother, and Crone. Virgin representing the strong, self-defined goddess, Mother representing the nurturing goddess as source of all nourishment, and Crone representing the goddess of death and transformation. This symbolism embraces the role of the goddess in all phases of existence, from birth through death to rebirth. The Triple Goddess reminds us of our sacredness regardless of our age or function in life. She reminds us that despite her many forms, there is one goddess, always present and always sacred. So, Kaylin, I feel like this card represents you and how you tried to handle the relationship. You put on a face, a mask, and try to cater to the whims of this person. And I'm also going to tell you, don't repeat that mistake. That is your mistake that you made that made you more emotionally invested than you should have. Always be yourself. Always be your genuine self as best as you can, because it's okay to have a face for work or for your family, but when it comes to your partner, they want to know your transparency, your honesty of who you are with them. And if they don't accept that, then you need to walk away. That's okay to walk away. If this person didn't accept that about you, your true self, then I'm here to tell you it's okay to mourn the relationship, but don't stick on this relationship. It's not healthy for you. And I want to say be grateful, because this is gratitude. The Starseed card says universal love shines through the miracles of all life around you. So what I'm getting with that is this is tied in with this. Enjoy life. Love life. If you're depressed, do some things that makes you happy. Some things that kind of bring back your old self that you want to be, or who you want to be. Always strive to be better than you were yesterday. Don't let this relationship define you. Don't let it leave a scar on you, because I sense from you that who you are as a person is everything that you were not in this relationship. You just were not yourself, and you need to find a relationship that allows you to grow, be supported, and be yourself. And if you get involved with someone again that doesn't respect you, you need to cut it off as early as you can, because your happiness comes first. Your happiness is very important. That's what I'm getting for you tonight. Is if there's any other questions you have, let me know. But this does conclude your reading for tonight. Feel free to join. I'm here to talk to the best I can be for you. So you could direct message me, or you can direct message a thread that's specifically set up for like depression or anything like that. It's called the safe chat, and someone will be there to just talk to you and just support you, even if they don't really know you and you don't really know them. They're just there out of the kindness of their hearts. Right now there's just me that will reply. There's probably somebody unexpected that could do that for you too. So I hope this does help you to a certain degree. This definitely resonates. Thanks so much for the reading. You're very welcome, Kaylin, sorry. I was looking at Mila at the same time. Welcome back to the stream, Mila. How are you doing tonight? And by the way, Crescent Paws, if you do want a reading, let me know. Say that you want a reading and I will do you right away. Stargazer, I'm going to go back up to your comments and read your comments here real quick while I have the chance. I'm going to cross off Kaylin off the list because she or he got the general love reading. I'm just feeling feminine energy from you, Kaylin, so I hope I'm right. If I'm wrong, please correct me. Let's see. Stargazer says, see, I just now realized that if I leave a review, everyone I follow will see. And the thing about that is the family that I live with or is part of my life in some way will see it. Normally I wouldn't care about that, but it's the unwanted prayers out of ignorance against what I'm doing would soon eventually mess up my progress because of non-familiar angels or something, and I don't want that towards you or me. Okay, that's alright. Trust me, I've been there, done that. It's not worth the struggle. I'm generally sorry that I can't post in mentions. That's okay, Stargazer, don't worry about it. I completely understand. I still have to set up stream elements. That was a goal for today. Let me put the chatting back on. Unless Peach comes back from earlier. So I do apologize. Stream Elements is in the works. It's on my to-do list this week, so hopefully Friday I can get to it because there's birthdays coming up. There's my spirit brother's birthday tomorrow, and then actually August 12th is my birthday. So I'm gonna be like disconnected from my phone, so to speak. Not that I don't love you guys or anything like that. It's more just I've been tied to the computer for so long, every day, literally not taking a break just to make sure that this stream still happens every Monday, Tuesday from 8 till 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's a feat because I'm also working on opening up an Etsy shop. And I was working on Facebook and Patreon and YouTube, and in the sidelines is a website. So if you guys are interested in doing my paid services, check them out on the Linktree or just scour the About Me page. My services are listed there. You will be first come, first serve before anyone that asks for a free reading, by the way, if you do a paid reading, so you don't have to wait. You won't interrupt a paid reading or a reading that I'm currently in, but you will be pushed to the top of the list. Now, help me get to affiliate with 50 followers and you can earn your free readings, and that will be done with channel points and bits. So actually bits will be the paid sessions and channel points will be the earned free readings and all that. So it'll be fun, but we just got to get to affiliate. So I just have 30, probably a little less now, 30 people to go to make it to 50 followers. So it'd be greatly appreciated if you help me out that way, get more people stopping by the stream. Every other Saturday I am going to be doing meditation group online practices, so I'm not going to really direct you for meditation, but if you want to join me for meditation, like a virtual meditation, that is for 1 hour, typically at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on a Saturday. So not this Saturday, but the next Saturday I'll be doing that. And then quickly followed by wholesome movie time, so we can just hang out, watch some movies, watch stuff that makes us feel happy and giddy, or just feel good for the day, you know? I was shuffling the deck of the goddess cards and 2 cards just literally fell out. So I'm going to go over those and read those. I feel this is a general reading. Nope, I'm being told this is for Mila. This is a free reading, so... Mila, you have some goddesses that want to talk to you, apparently. I'm just being told this is for Mila. So we have... Holy cannoli, can I say this name? Tlotzaletl. Tlotzaletl. Oh my goodness. Gonna kill me. And Ishtar. So I'm gonna go through each card for you, Mila. That happens to me a lot. I am not surprised as Mila. So, here's the Aztecian Mayan card. It's actually a really nice looking card. How's my tea doing? It's still warm. I am hesitant to say this name again. I feel like I'm butchering it and I feel bad. So I apologize to this goddess. Mila says, with cards just falling out of the deck. Yeah. I get that rarely though. Like, unless it's an actual, like, serious issue at hand, my cards pretty much just tell me where to pull. Yes, those are the goddess names, Ishtar and Tlatzit Tlazotatol. I still can't say it. So I'm just gonna say Tlaz. How about that? So Tlaz is a Toltec Earth Mother, the goddess of carnal love and desire. Like Kali in India, she is portrayed as a horrible, devouring figure, yet is also honored as a moving, creative principle. She is sometimes pictured as four sisters, the four ages of woman, who are present at the crossroads of one's life. Tlaz is best known as the eater of impurities. Once in a lifetime, a person confessed her worst deeds and sins to Tlaz, holding back nothing. In return, the confessor received absolution. No impurity or defilement was too great to be given. Tlaz is that deep part of ourselves that we fear because it is so powerful and unfamiliar. Yet, when we touch her through her fearsome countenance, we find absolute mercy. She is proof that everything that can overwhelm and destroy us also has the power to heal and grant forgiveness. I feel like this is, because I remember you doing art a long while ago, Mila, about Kali. I feel this is just Kali just saying, hey, I'm still here. Pay attention to me. That's what I'm getting. I'm feeling like this card is just letting Kali slip in and say hi to you. I don't feel like it's any other message than that. Have you not been working with Kali enough, or have you ever worked with Kali? Because I remember you were drawing a picture of Kali at one point. A long time ago. I'm gonna read Ishtar soon, but I just want to know your comment real quick. I'm curious. By the way, this is my tea. It's blue. Tastes really good. It's got butterfly pea flower in it. Let me mute so that you guys aren't hearing slurping. Oh wow, Mila, then it's meant for you. It's really Mila said, I was just thinking that about Mother Kali this morning. I really should put up a small altar to her somewhere, but I've run out of room. Time to clean off a spot. Yeah, that's because I was getting an image of like some type of altar or ritual going on too. Just a gentle reminder, not like a selfish reminder, but more like just a gentle reminder, like a hint hint, wink wink, nudge nudge type reminder, like, are you gonna give me my spot yet? Are you gonna work with me a little bit more? What's going on? I'm gonna go through Ishtar here. Here's Ishtar. Ishtar is the multi-layered Babylonian creator goddess, the source of all life and embodiment of the power of nature. She is the giver of plenty, a lawgiver, a judge, the goddess of time as well as the goddess of both love and war. He means giver of light and derives from her role as Queen of Heaven. I don't know why they wrote he. That was grammatically confusing, but I feel like this was intentional of a card to come out too. She is the planet Venus as both morning and evening star, and her girdle is the zodiacal belt. Ishtar descends to the underworld and restores the vegetation god, Tammuz, to life and thus restores fertility to the earth. As she descends, she removes a veil at each gate. While she is underground, all life on Earth is depressed and nothing comes to life. Ishtar is a multifaceted, powerful symbol of a forthright mode of being that is unafraid to venture into the depths of the underworld. She represents the creative feminine, active, and strong. I also feel like Ishtar... I'm just being told long ago it wasn't a separate entity, but Ishtar is a masculine and feminine god, but a goddess at the same time, so a deity, just a male and female deity all in one. That is the oldest feeling that I get from Ishtar. I have a feeling that they didn't mean to do that typo in this card, but it's interesting to know because of what I know about you, Mila. And I'm just using your username so that it's easier to recognize you with too on the channel. But I won't disclose too much publicly without your consent. But this, I feel like this card just represents that you're fearless in diving into the nitty-gritty of things when it comes to spirituality, and definitely work with Kali a little bit more. It's probably really is as simple as putting up an altar spot. So I hope that's giving you a little bit of something, a little treat tonight. Mila, oh, of course. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that to happen. I get surprised by my own cards, not gonna lie. I just find it interesting that other card also represents, you know, the morning and evening too. So you're thinking about Kali in the morning, so that's even more awesome. Oh, you're very welcome, Mila. I always enjoy helping you. I still need to do my other thing for you that I've been looking and just haven't been able to find anything right. Let me take a sip of my tea. It's actually really good tea. It's got blue lotus flower in it, red rose petals, lemon balm, a little bit of spearmint and mugwort in it, and butterfly pea flower so that it turns blue. I said, that's really good tea. As I don't unmute myself. I will have little blips like that we can just enjoy. Oh, Mila, just a little sloth. I just gotta unlock affiliate, and then I can upload all the emotes I got actually today, because I finally got paid for my disability, my short-term disability stuff. So it's going towards bills this week. I know it's a really nice it's a really nice tea. It's very earthy tasting, to be honest. But the butterfly pea flower actually makes it really earthy tasting, and then the blue lotus and the red rose petals make it taste flowery, but it's not like you're tasting soap. It's just this nice, pleasant little flowery taste. The lemon balm and the spearmint, if you just put one leaf of spearmint in there, You could taste the spearmint. It tastes a little minty. It tastes really good. Lemon Balm just balances out the crazy tastes. And then Mugwort just does a little hint of bitterness, but if you only do just a little pinch of it, you won't taste it at all in there. Mila says, Mother Kali once told me to put Damanana into a tea bag and some red spices, as many as you have in your pantry, and filter the tea and drink it. It's strong, but surprisingly didn't taste nasty like I thought it would. It was good. It's always very full of energy when it's always very full of energy when I drink it. Oh, nice. See, the tea that I'm drinking tonight actually is a tea mixture that I made on the Lionsgate yesterday. And I blessed it and I fused it with the Lionsgate energy. So that way every time I drink my tea, I'm consuming the Lionsgate in me. So it's going to last me for maybe about a couple weeks, to be honest, because this diffuser that I'm using is a little tiny. It's got a little kitty. It's actually really cute. I just don't want to spill my tea. And then my coaster that I use is my Leo coaster from the Mystical Cats Tarot. I do have that deck. It just is really not wanting to be used at the moment, so it's usually what I use for extensive readings and all that. So I have a feeling it's time to do some wellness dice. So a little mindfulness. So I'm going to set aside the Goddesses deck right here. I have a feeling like they really want the attention this week. That's what they want. So they'll have it. I mean, look at all the divine energy that's going around here. Like, Lionsgate energy, and then I'm a Leo, and you're a Leo, Mila, and my spirit brother's birthday is tomorrow, and then the 12th is mine, and I just met up with a friend that just had theirs last week on Tuesday or Wednesday, so it's like, the Leo energy is overwhelming lately, and some of us Leos are not doing too great just before the Lionsgate portal, but I'm starting to realize, like, since I did a whole manifestation ritual yesterday, things have been going better. I mean, if you decide to do your prayers or whatever ritual you have, then take advantage of that Lionsgate portal. I hear it closes on August 12th. Stargazer, I'm back. Was reading. Oh, okay, welcome back, Stargazer. No problem. I just rolled some wellness dice here. You could get them for $5 from Walgreens. The most simplest thing. And I didn't know that I was going to use them for divination, but I just felt that I had to get them. And I got them for $5 along with a treat dispenser gun for my cat. I just shoot the treat dispenser like a gun and he chases after it. Mila says, it's been a very emotional and odd Lionsgate. Yes. Like, but right before the gate, it's like, I mean, you even have my messages where I'm freaking out because I haven't gotten paid in 2 weeks for my short-term disability. And then all of a sudden this week, I get a notification on my phone saying I finally got paid. I'm getting paid for my past 2 weeks all at once. And I'm going, oh, thank you. I really needed it, and I almost cried. And I'm just, I got my toes, fingers, whatever I can cross right now to... I'm like, I got positive wishes going, so we're going. Stargazer, wait, so I can't get a tarot reading. Wasn't paying attention again. I'm sorry, Stargazer, you can get a tarot reading, just the free ones. Did you request one earlier? And if I forgot about you, I'm so sorry. I don't remember you saying that you're requesting for a reading tonight. I'm gonna focus now, sorry. It's okay. I had some cards jump out for Mila, so. Alright guys. Mental wellness for today and into tomorrow. Listen to some cool music, like kind of like what I'm playing now. Hopefully it's not too overpowering. So my throat is going to be the end of me. But yeah, let's listen to some good music, something that you can dance to, something that makes you feel really good and focused is what I'm being told. I did. I typed join. Oh, that you have to physically say that you want a tarot reading, Stargazer. My stream elements are not set up. So there is no commands right now for join. I deeply apologize for that. Let me finish up my wellness dice and then I will give you a reading here with the goddesses, okay? Actually, I'm being told no goddesses. I will use my Game of Thrones tarot deck. So let me at least pull them out so that I know I'm going to be using those for you. By the way, oh, and by the way, Stargazer, it does say in my rules that you have to text in. I've been leaning on people for capitalized lettering it, but you have to definitely write it in the comments. Okay. I will give you a reading, don't worry. Let me finish wellness dice real quick, because this does pertain to you too. This is everybody in stream, including myself. Make sure you're getting lots of sleep. If you feel like you're a little bit behind, catch up on sleep, maybe take a nap. Make sure we're all getting lots of sleep. Sometimes I like to imagine there's a Q bot. I know. I just gotta work on the stream elements. It's not gonna be after the stream because it'll be too late for today, but maybe tomorrow, but I got a birthday thing to do tomorrow. So that's probably Friday is when I'll get to it, to be honest. So hopefully before next week's Monday, Tuesday free general and paid readings. Don't forget to try something new, guys. Like, learn something new every day, but don't forget to try something new. There we go. Just, like I said, try something new. If you're not sure how to do it, maybe get some guidance on how to do it, but try something new, guys. I try to do something new, like, for example, I'm doing, I'm working on a crystal net. So, these I wear all the time. This is a crystal net that you can wear. It's a hemp pouch. And you just put your crystals in there, and it holds your crystals for you, and it's a necklace. So I'm trying to actually weave and make one of these things for myself. Now, apparently I can't stress enough, but eat healthy. Even if it's just an apple. Eat lots of fruit, actually. Lots of fruit, healthy snacks. Eat healthy. Your body's gonna really need it. And I'm being told this is because of the Lionsgate energy. So you guys can connect with it better. So no junk food. No excessive sugar intake. No excessive alcohol and harmful drug use. You gotta go healthy because that's what helps raise your vibration. Basically, I'm starting to see vibration as just a health meter. Breathe deeply, guys. do breathing exercises. If you start feeling like anxious or overwhelmed or drained or overworked, what have you, even if it's just uncomfortable energy, do some breathing exercises for about 3 to 6 minutes and set a timer for yourself, and just don't sit there and huff and puff, but like maybe find a breathing exercise on YouTube or something and be like and just really just breathe. Let out that tense energy out of your body. Maybe even shake your hands or something, danglies. And something that's really good for everybody, daydream for 10 minutes. So set a timer again for 10 minutes and just daydream. Think about things that make you happy, make you want to just kind of be creative. Maybe think of a nice story that you want to maybe write down, or a poem. Or just think about, you know, how those rats with wings are flying above your head and you're like, oh, I wonder what they talk about every day. So that's my reading. Just remember, listen to music, get plenty of sleep, try something new, eat healthy, breathing exercises, and figure out some creative stuff like daydreaming. So Stargazer, I'm gonna go to a reading now for you. Now just keep in mind that in case you thought you heard this earlier, it is correct that once we hit affiliate, there won't be just simply free readings anymore. You can earn free readings by watching the channel. So all the channel points you will accumulate, you can put towards a free reading, and I will make it easy for people to do that. It will be totally easy for you guys to earn a free reading. I'm not going to make it difficult or torturous. So this is my Game of Thrones tarot. You can actually get it offline. I love Game of Thrones. And to be honest, there are sound effects. So if you want to do Drogon sound effects for the stream, go right ahead. You know what? I think I might beat somebody to it if they're not going to do it here. I'm being told to put this here for a second. So Stargazer, I got you. Don't worry about that. That's fair. Yes. I mean, this is a business too, my psychic business, so whatever you guys, you know, whatever support you guys can give is greatly appreciated. I'm gonna do Drogon Roar here.
In extraordinary times.
So we have Game of Thrones tarot cards, so it'd be really cool if you guys could participate in the sound studios or the sound lab that I have connected as an extension, because, I mean, don't abuse it where you're interrupting readings, of course, but if the Game of Thrones tarot makes it to the board, go right ahead and just do the sound effects. There's even, I think, a Game of Thrones theme on there, which there's a whole minute of waiting though before you can do the next sound effect. So feel free to play around with that. So when certain decks hit, I would say hit the table, go right ahead, have a little bit of fun with me, you know? So Stargazer, your reading here. Is there any particular question you have in mind this time? Or do you just want to see what comes out? Just let me know.
The radical transformation of consciousness. These conditions constitute precisely the
Gonna wait for your reply, Stargazer.
Radical transformation.
Oh no! Game of Thrones! Awesome! Thank you.
Human consciousness is notoriously asleep when things are comfortable, predictable, and certain. Initiation. A quantum leap in the awareness
So,
of how we see.
I have a feeling for these 3 cards here, I'll go through each deck. I mean, each card here. I was thinking, because I'm holding the deck, I'm like, deck instead of card. So, you have Justice, 7 of Spears in reverse, and 7 of Swords in reverse. So, we're gonna see. Oh, Justice card. We got Ned Stark on the throne here. There's no regrets for Game of Thrones theme song.
This is a planet in transition.
0
A
regrets.
new Earth is being born. A world
So,
nested in loving kindness, justice, peace, and a
let's
sense of
see.
oneness,
Justice,
unity consciousness.
Justice. I use the manual as a baseline to kind of go off of some things too. Because, like I said, all my decks are different.
Will pose some major challenges.
And then I go into the intuitive side of things. Hey Ricky, welcome to the channel. Feel free to drop a follow. I'll follow you back. And if you want a free reading, feel free to request a free reading. It's 1 to 3 cards. But just know you'll have to wait till I'm done with Stargazer here to get your reading.
More and more synchronicity will abound in our lives.
So the Justice card here, Stargazer,
Will overflow in our lives. at the
its key
strangest
meaning
times.
is... I'm sorry, I didn't lower my mic. That would help a lot. How do I join the queue? Oh, there is no stream elements at the moment. Stargazer, can we reshuffle? Sure, why? Is there something wrong? Okay. Yeah, Ricky, there is no stream elements at the moment, but I will write you down. Hold on 1 second.
The Earth is a
That way I know
wonderful
that you'll be
galaxy.
next.
Something it does every 26,000 years.
Write you down in my handy dandy notebook.
Very high frequencies exist in this part of the galaxy. And these frequencies are being absorbed into the world of matter,
Okay.
catalyzing a vibration
I can
shift
reshuffle if you
to
really
lift
don't like
and
those
evolve
cards,
all
Stargazer.
beings very quickly.
Normally I'm just like, this is it here, but I didn't ask any question yet, that's why.
Powerful
Okay.
changes are also occurring with our sun.
Sometimes the cards just want to come out.
Mass ejections.
And if they reappear, they'll reappear. So ask your question, let me know
And flooding the Earth.
what it is. They just are really chatty with you, that's all.
The redistribution of
And wasn't
electromagnetic
thinking of it yet.
fields
Okay.
will
Ricky!
accelerate profound
That's a
changes in
cute
our lives.
emote. Little
This may
doggo.
cause feelings of disorientation, confusion, and fear. As
How are you
old
doing
patterns
tonight,
of
Ricky?
negativity and limitation
Is it alright that I say Ricky or Ricky?
higher
Or just Rick?
It is nothing less than a dimensional shift from one modality of consciousness to another, involving the conscious progression of higher frequencies.
I'm just connecting
into
with
the
you,
third dimensional
Stargazer.
plane. We are moving
I
towards a
ask
new
of
world,
God, can I work with
a new
Lucifer,
level of
and
reality
how will it work
in
out?
which the consciousness of love, peace, and spiritual wisdom will prevail.
Okay, let me focus on that question,
Once we
Stargazer.
have learned how to
I
anchor
already
these higher
typed that, so I just
frequencies,
copied and pasted it. Oh,
the
okay.
result will be the
I'm sorry if
co-creation
maybe I
of a
didn't
new
see that
earth,
earlier. Maybe it just didn't go
one in
through.
which we will live in peace and harmony, one in which we will experience an all-pervading oneness with the totality of life, where the earth herself will be perceived as our mother. Fear, hunger, poverty, and crime will be made obsolete.
Let's see
Our
here.
natural birthright
Just connecting
will be
pure
equality,
energy.
justice, respect, and abundance for all. Listen to your intuition. Tune into your dreams as your eyes open.
Okay. By the way, I have to ask Stargazer, are you taking care of your back, by the way? While connecting to your energy, I just saw like a, something in your back. Upper back, somewhere around there. Like maybe you have some, like, I want to say displaced disc or something. You threw your back out a bit. It's not really noticeable. I would suggest if you can go see a chiropractor. We have the Moon, 8 of Swords, and the Tower for you, Stargazer. So, let's find the Moon. Let's see here. Okay, so what we have here is that the moon represents illusion, the unconscious, and mystery, deception, uncertainty, dreams, and indecision. The moon suggests that varied emotions may be blocking your relationships or creative projects. The card invites you to look at your deepest needs rather than downgrade your expectations to fit what is on offer. So I feel like as far as wanting to work with this deity, you're blocking yourself. Now remember what I told you the other day about working with deities. Let them choose you, not you choosing them. And you'll just intuitively know how to work with them properly. If it helps, research about them as well. I feel like whatever your expectations are for working with Lucifer are a little too unrealistic here. So be aware that your expectations are not realistic when looking to work with a deity, especially a deity like Lucifer. He's a very primal force type of energy deity, and I'm not very familiar with any kind of satanic originated deities, but what I do know is that he's a very earth-based type deity, very much about your primordial self. So make sure that if you want to work with him, that you're not going to have specific ideas about what it's going to be like, because you need to keep yourself open. You gotta have open-mindedness with no expectations. That's why I always tell people practice meditation, because it helps clearing your mind and kind of just opening up the mind too. So work on meditation, work on your shielding, work work on that. Don't rush things. Do one thing at a time till you mostly or completely mastered these things. Then you can move on to working with deities a whole lot more and a lot smoother and easier. We have the Eight of Swords. So we have Brienne of Tarth here. So Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords represents overthinking, restriction, and incapacity. So like I said for the moon here, you're overthinking things too. You're having too much expectations here. That's what these poor cards are trying to tell you. This card also represents as the restriction card, shows you what is holding you up, and you may feel forced to fulfill an obligation or to conform to an ideal that isn't you, which may be self-imposed, so it's not necessarily what others are placing on you. It could be whatever expectations you have for yourself. You have some realistic expectations for yourself is what I'm being told through this card. You might need a fresh perspective of things, which this reading can give you, but at the same time, I really think meditation can help give you a fresh perspective as well. And just talking to someone maybe who has experience with working with Lucifer. Let me just see here. Yeah, it's also representing that it's just a roadblock too. So I feel like this is all self-inflicted, to be honest. You might not even realize that you're doing this to yourself, but you are. And I'm here to tell you that you gotta stop it if you want to just grow and learn. You gotta be open about everything. You can't just say, well, I'm gonna work with Lucifer and I'm gonna work with this deity. Let them choose you. Just because you want to work with a certain deity, it doesn't mean that they're going to want to work with you, because when they want to work with you, it's because it will serve you in that moment, time, and place, and whatever help you need in that moment, in that time in your life. So there's reasons why deities and spirits and guides come into our life. It's always to help us when we need it most. I'm gonna go to the tower. Now, with this tower, I can tell you right now that in order to get through all this over here, okay, build a very solid, strong foundation. You can do this by doing what I've suggested for you, is to practice meditation, practice the basics of mastering your craft. And when you master those basics, then you could take the next step, because the next step is then working with deities, spirits, entities, and guides. And you have to be of a calm, level-headed, open mindset to work with them, because they don't go by human expectations or rules or even perceptions. They're not bound to that way of thinking like we are. So if you work on all your basics, then you could take the next step. And I can see you, this is the future. If you do all this, you definitely can go where you need to go with working with deities. And maybe you might even be able to pick working with Lucifer, and he might actually want to work with you back, because you've mastered your craft enough to take that next step. I'm telling you, I've spent over 15 years in doing tarot reading and psychic ability practices, and it's only recently in the past 3 years that I've really started to work with deities and all of that. So that is my reading for you. Do you have any questions, by the way, Stargazer, before I move on to Ricky? Okay, no problem, Stargazer. I'm sorry about the premature layout of cards, by the way, from earlier. I feel a little bit bad. Like, the cards are like, here. Oh, you don't like the answer? Okay, then here. Actually, I feel like I want to use more Game of Thrones, so let's see. Ricky, you're up. What is your question for me tonight, by the way? And what kind of reading are you going for? It's free 1 to 3 cards for a general reading. I can also do a general love reading. I know I've been getting those lately. For some reason, the Lionsgate portal has made people ask more about love. As far as your question there, Ricky, for do I ask a question or... you don't have to make your question public, by the way. No, it's fine. Okay, Stargazer. But yeah, Ricky, you don't... I'm sorry if I'm saying Ricky. I do have a friend named Ricky, so... Ricky... I like saying that, so I do apologize if you don't like being called Ricky. I can just say Rick. Just let me know. But you don't have to share your question if you are not comfortable doing so. I'm just gonna connect to your energy. No, I'm being told to use my amethyst tower, my pyramid. Okay, I said my question. Alright, did you text it earlier in the chat or no? If not, that's okay. I just need to know if you're ready or not, that's all. I feel like you are, I just want to confirm, that's all. I feel like your energy is very easy to connect to. Okay. Alright, Rick says ready. And we have Game of Thrones music in the background. Oh, okay. Ooh, we have Daenerys in here. Oh, and this guy, one of the bad guys. And then we have one of the queens here. So we have 2 of Spears, Knight of Swords, and Queen of Coins. And we got some financial stuff going on here. So, Rick, Let me focus on the Two of Spears for you. This is funny because I not your reading, but I'm saying funny that the music is playing because I felt like I needed to play Game of Thrones, like, for the deck. Alright, so with Two of Spears here, it represents partnership, plans, and choices. And you have Daenerys Targaryen appraises the city of Meereen from the balcony of the Great Pyramid. So it's an upright position. So it means if you are ready to leave the security of your castle, I feel like this is in the past tense. I feel like you were in a very comfortable situation that you finally said, you know what? I'm ready to go. I got this. But it also was a time for you to realize that there's possibilities that you can do and accomplishments that you can do, and you can see it in your mind. So you made plans to make that happen, and I'm proud of you, by the way. I feel like because you did that, you actually had the support you needed, and that too is very important because support and having that healthy support system is very important for our journey in life to feel that we are confident enough to do such things, to progress. But here's the thing, it also represents that when you left, you went on a new adventure, basically. You moved. I just feel like it was something that helped you spiritually, kind of have a sigh of relief with the spiritual side of stuff. That's what I'm feeling for you. Not sure how else to explain it that way. I just feel like you doing what you did brought a very huge relief to you, and just was that finally type of feeling. I'm gonna move to the Knight of Swords. It's in reverse though. So let's see what that means. Okay. Knight of Swords represents drama, stress, and conflict to change, and I feel like this was in response to your move here. Not everybody was happy that you did that. I'm very sorry that you inadvertently caused drama and it came to you like this. I really feel like they were mostly jealous, to be honest. They envy you, and they want the best for you, but they don't know how to express that in a positive way. It is reversed, so it means the anti-hero creates drama for its own sake. He does not fight with conviction or for a genuine goal. Applied to a situation, he represents empty promises, so be aware of those who try a little too hard to appear invincible. So I feel like whoever did the big stink here is not somebody that's benefiting you and I have a feeling it's a friend. He or she, but I feel like it's a he for some reason, is just jealous of your progress and wants to make it all about him and just really he's he probably isn't as very accomplished as you are, and that's why he's doing that. So just be aware, even if he hasn't directly expressed it to you, I would keep a far distance away from this friend. This friend is not going to benefit you. He's just going to bring you down and make you feel bad for your accomplishments, which you don't need. You need people who actually support you. So make sure that if he tries to make any promises to you, don't expect that he's going to keep them, because he's jealous. So be aware of that. That's a warning there. That I feel like this is something that's happening now, to be honest. This is a recent turn of events for you, and I feel bad that you're going through that, because you should be happy about your accomplishments here, and you got a friend that wants to bring you down just because he's just jealous. We'll move on to the Queen of Coins here. This is also in reverse. Queen of Coins. Queen of Coins. So, for the Queen of Coins, we do have the Lady Olenna Tyrell. So she's one of the older queens in the TV show. I'm a nerd when it comes to Game of Thrones, so don't mind me. The key meaning of this card means affection, love, fertility, and abundance and help. And I'm getting told by my guide already, don't expect help from Mr. Stink over here. In the reverse position, the queen flails between meanness and extravagance, and may use bribery. So as a situation, the card shows misuse of funds. You suffer from another person's overspending, or debts otherwise go unpaid. A close friend or partner proves unsupportive or miserly. So I'm taking that as, don't rely on this person, and certainly don't give them access to your money. Don't give them access to any of your resources. I mean, they're just going to abuse it because they're jealous of what you have and what you've made for yourself. Like, for example, you might have that one awful friend that decides going, I'll be roommates with you. I'll pay rent. I'll clean. I'll buy the groceries. I'll do this and that. And when they move in, they do none of that, and you're stuck with them. So be aware that this stinky friend over here is not a good idea to go in a partnership with. I feel like this is more of like, you might have been thinking at some point, or you're about to let them be roommates with you for some reason. If I'm wrong about this, I'm sorry, but this is what I'm getting from you. This is what I'm picking up. So make sure that if you're gonna have a nice, healthy roommate situation, don't pick someone that's gonna be jealous. Don't pick someone that's gonna take advantage of you. Make sure they're your real friend, because this is not a real friend. This is a leech, a big stink in your life that's gonna drag you down and ruin all the progress that you've done, and all the plans that you have, and all the goals and dreams that you have will be trampled in the dust. Your financial situation is gonna go, and I'm gonna put it this way, it's gonna go to shit. So make sure you are very aware of who is involved with you financially, and for any kind of resources, like maybe even giving them food. He might take to the point where that makes you go financially broke. So I hope this reading has helped you to a certain degree, but let me know how I did, because I'm feeling like maybe I might be a little off about something here, but If you need any advice on anything, my advice is free, okay? I've been through a lot in life enough to know that I can give at least some decent advice, so if you want, you can always join my Discord, hit me up and talk to me there directly if you want. So this does conclude your reading, so I hope this has helped you tonight. So feel free to drop me a follow, by the way, because I see that you're not following me yet, and if you help me get up to 50 followers, you can help me get affiliate, so that'd be really awesome. I had to drink the rest of my tea. I finally hit the honey. It was really good. There's raw honey at the bottom. It's still kind of in there, but... Oh, thank you for the follow. Ricky, I will give you a follow back. Help you out. I do follow for follows, guys, so if you want to follow back, just follow me. I'll help you out. And if you do tarot readings as well, or I see that's some kind of something that relates to my channel here, I'll put you in my auto host list. So bear that in mind, guys. It'd be really cool. By the way, it's only 9:36. We have an hour and a half left in stream. Ricky, it was related to my question, but the timeline was right, and my friend, quote unquote, suddenly ghosted me after moving out and away, starting a career. He blocked me with no explanation. It wasn't related to my question. Oh, okay. So, I have to ask, like, I feel like maybe your friend is just jealous of what you did, but maybe, I hate to say this, but maybe you're the big stink? I mean, how did you react to, your friend, like, with plans to move or something, or how did your friend treat you before they ghosted you, may I ask? I mean, if you want to talk about it, that is. I'm gonna at least put the cards away here, because I got a handle on the question here enough to go off of whatever advice I need to give you. Cards are jumping out at me again. But just bear in mind that, like, jealousy can overwhelm somebody too. I mean, I've seen friends where they get jealous that I even have a boyfriend sometimes, and they stop talking to me because I have a boyfriend. Oh, I'm getting told Amethyst Pyramid again. Hold on. Yeah. I mute it when I need a cough, because I doubt you guys want me coughing in whatever ear or speakers. So. I just want you to be happy, Rick. Really. No one should be ghosted. I feel like when we can't communicate our problems to somebody, it can leave that person hurt because they don't know why, they don't have an explanation, and they don't have closure as to why you don't want to hang out with them, talk to them, or see them again. I mean, maybe your friend just is really busy, but I do feel like they do have some jealousy there, though. For whatever reason, they have some jealousy towards you. Maybe there's something that maybe there's something about you that they envy, and it's something that you don't expect for someone to envy. I'm being told to use my gems here. This is really cool. It's purple and it's got copper flecks in it. This is really good music for meditation, by the way, guys. It's the Dragon Forest Retreat. So let me go back to the chat box here. So if there's anybody that is coming into the stream that hasn't requested a free general reading, getting tongue-tied. Anybody that hasn't requested a free general reading yet, or a general love reading yet, feel free to do so. By the way, okay, reading Rick's here. I supported him. Was way better friend than he was to me over the years. I used to hold on to relationships just because of the time we have known each other. I got him a job, supported him emotionally, always gave. He backstabbed me years ago. I forgave him. He disrespected me again. I forgave him. I didn't talk to him for a month. Reached out since moving out and saw that I was blocked. Messaged his girlfriend. No answer. Called his number on a private number. He answered. I asked what I did. Was he all good? No answer. Just hung up. Haven't contacted him since. It was in March. Oh, I'm sorry, Rick. To be honest, it just sounds to me like your friend just maybe has been jealous of you being able to help him a lot and just be there for him, and he probably doesn't feel like he can give that to you the same way that you do for him. And I'm gonna be honest, this as a woman seeing some men, a lot of men have a problem with their emotions. A lot of men have problems of accepting that they are wrong, or they're not supportive enough, or because they see this as a status of being a real man, as you gotta support and take care of those around you and not get it in return. That's the general society's perception of being a real man, and that's simply just not true. If everybody, men or women or non-binary, if we all just stop, undo some of these toxic teachings, and actually realize that communication and feelings is okay, the world will be a different and better place. And you know what? If he doesn't want to talk to you, then he wasn't a real friend to you, and you should try to move on. Try to just find someone else to have a really beautiful relationship with, whether that's with a friend or a significant other. Rick, my question though was, am I going to be the first family millionaire? Well, I think the cards just wanted to tell you what you absolutely needed to hear this time, which does happen with my readings all the time. The cards are gonna want to only tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. But let me just touch base with my guide here, Azale, my dragon spirit. She's telling me yes, but not like a millionaire, but you are Okay, that's good that you moved on already. But it feels like it's still on your mind a little bit, you know? So that's the only way that it could have come up, is if it crossed your mind that split second during the shuffling. Um, but my guide is telling me that yes, you will have some money coming in. It's not going to be soon. Let me just listen in a bit here. But you do need to be careful and mindful of how you spend your money. Just like that last card was talking about, by the way. Don't splurge it. I mean, the gas prices and inflation stuff is enough to make me go crazy. So she's just telling me be very, 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 very careful with your money. Save as much as you can. Spend it only on things that you need. Spend it only on things that you absolutely need, to the point where it's the bare minimum. I'm not saying be stingy with your money, but definitely make sure you're conservative about your money. That's what she's telling me. And you will have a lot of money later on to do with as you please. She doesn't see you as being a millionaire, but she does see you as somebody that will be self-sufficient, somebody that will be able to provide and care for those around them, and not have to worry too much about money, because you worked on making sure you had a good foundation and nice little pocket of money built up. And just save your money, be wise with it. To be honest, that's the best advice that we can give you. If I pause because I'm listening to what I'm picking up a bit with my intuition and what Azale's telling me. She can be chatty sometimes. Nope, she's telling me that's it. That's it. Just, you can get there, definitely, and you will get there. Just make sure no one takes advantage of you again. I will be a millionaire. She said you won't be a millionaire exactly, but you're gonna be somebody that's comfortable in their money. How does that sound? Someone that's reasonably comfortable, not too crazy here. She doesn't see you being a millionaire, but you know what? You can always prove us wrong by becoming one, so let us know. I'll cheer for you, root for you, and throw a celebration for you. How about that? Okay, we're doing real good. Almost an hour left in stream, so we got like an hour and 10 minutes. Anybody else that wants to have a reading? Or you could play around with the soundboard a bit while I'm not doing a reading. Once we hit affiliate, the soundboard will change into something even more cool, by the way. I told you, this is my crystalline, crystalline. This is my crystal citron dragon skull here. It's like a unicorn almost. Got a horn here. And its little nostrils are right here. Rick, a billionaire. Yes, I will prove wrong. Tyson, I must go to sleep now. Okay, have a wonderful night, Rick. Sleep well and sweet dreams. Feel free to join the Discord so you can always talk to me. I enjoy talking to you. You and Stargazer and Mila. I enjoy talking to everybody, so feel free to hit me up on Discord if you have one. The link's in the link tree on the profile. So that is our readings. Now, let's see here. I'm actually listening a little bit to the meditation music that's in the background for that sleeping dragon in the forest. It's my YouTube playlist that I created for playing background music when I do my readings out in public. So it's interesting to hear it as I'm doing it through the stream. So if you're wondering and you want to check it out, I'll send you the link for it. Let's see here. It's wonderful music to listen to if you're trying to throw on like some sleep music or something. That's the YouTube link. Its title is Dragon Forest Retreat, 1 hour relax in a dragon's land, soft music, fantasy, howls, and wind. It's really relaxing, like ASMR relaxing. Here's something funny, like I'll put this is the color of my tea, and this is the blue pea flower. Let me show you in the tarot cam. It's that blue and it's really cool and it tastes wonderful, very earthy, a little bit of flowery, but it helps with my readings. Like I can do readings without it, but this actually enhances my reading for some reason, what I noticed. And it tastes good too. Like it has that earthy flower taste, but it's not like you're drinking soap or anything like that. And yes, it's nighttime, but I have my lights on. Let's see here. We got a lot of new followers. I feel bad that there was a person earlier, Peachy, left the stream. Didn't realize that I was having some problems earlier, so they didn't try to come back. They requested a love reading and I said I would do it, so if they do come back and I see them, I will do that for them. Writing in my checklist here. So did Stargazer, did Rick here. So I'm just gonna say Peachy left the stream and they're not coming back, and if they happen to come back next week on Monday, then that'll be interesting. I'm thinking maybe if I do have time, maybe Friday I might do some streaming, but this weekend looks like I'm gonna be booked for some stuff. But you know what? Do you want to try some meditation with me? I can find a meditation video or something, meditation that I do. But I know this is free general readings, and if I do the chill cam, that's going to prevent the readings coming in, so I was going to do some painting. Maybe I just do painting instead. I mean, I have everything ready for painting, so maybe I turn on the craft cam, because I don't see anybody else coming in right now, and no one else requested a reading. But you can interrupt me if I'm in the middle of doing crafting or anything. I can set stuff aside and go back to doing tarot, no biggie. So let me at least set that up here. Let's see here. Set up my... Put away my cards a little bit. They're still here. If you know anybody that wants a reading, tell them to come on in and I'll do a reading for them. I specifically got this bag for the Game of Thrones deck. And I actually got it off of Etsy, so like if you love collecting tarot cards or tarot decks, you can get this. They do have nice little tarot bags that you can get that are really pretty. Let's see here. Put the goddesses away a little bit. Buster Hyman, hey, could I sign up for a reading, please? Sure, go right ahead. I have a feeling I gotta use the goddesses for you again. That's what I used. Nope, I'm getting told Game of Thrones again. Game of Thrones wants to come back. So let's do that. I just didn't see anybody coming in the reading, so I was about to set up for a craft or anything. So normally last Tuesday was incredibly slow. So I thought, you know, maybe today might be slow too, but that's okay. Alright, Buster. I will be setting up for your reading here in just 1 second here. Here's my filter gem I have for the Game of Thrones deck, which I'm going to use for you. It's really cool because you could actually kind of see through it. Let me show it to you here. This stone, like, you can see through it. It's crystal or stone. For sure, take your time. Okay. Well, I am here and I am ready for you, so if you want to ask your question, go right ahead and text it in the chat. And if you are, you know the rules, if you're not comfortable sharing your question, that's understandable and I can go off of just intuition. But what I do ask and what I've been asking of people is, if you're a regular here and you love getting the free general readings that I've been offering, please, 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 please feel free to stop by my Facebook page and leave a review under the mentions tab. All you gotta do is go under the Linktree link. And you can also click on socials for the social panel. So it'd be greatly appreciated if you could leave a review, because I know you're a regular here. I love saying your username, Buster. Kind of gives me the impression that in real life you're sort of a troublemaker, but not. You're just a adventure maker. Could it be about what's to come, please? Sure. Let me concentrate here and connect with your energy. What's to come for Buster? Oh, I'm told I could just pull now. Bottom. I'm getting told this is right side up. Bottom. Upside down though. Nope. I'm being told correct it to right side up. Okay. I'm convinced now that Azale's the one that's like, nope, go this way, nope, that way. Okay. Azale's my dragon guide. She's my higher self. So in a different parallel universe, I'm a dragon, apparently. I have 5 of coins, 7 of cups, and the hangman for you, Buster. Game of Thrones. So this is dealing with finances. Cups deals with emotions, and this is one of the major arcana. So let me see, the 5 of coins. So for the 5 of coins here, just going to zoom up again so you can see the card. Okay. The 5 of coins represents fear, poverty, lack, and tests. So I feel like this ties in with your what's to come. So I feel like this has been in the past before, but it's going to happen again here. You're going to be challenged and tested a whole lot again for your finances. You may be feeling poor or isolated emotionally, but this card comes up most for poverty consciousness. The belief that you'll never have what you need, or when you get it, that you can't trust it. You have more resources than you realize. However, and just like the 5 coins behind you, help is within reach. So what I'm being told is coming up right now. Buster's like, uh-oh. Coming up right now, make sure you don't hesitate to lean on those that can help you. Make sure that you're going to get the support you need. And it might not even be financially. I get the feelings more emotionally, and just maybe have a game plan with someone that's very financial savvy or can give you some pointers, so that way you don't repeat the mistake again of that unfortunate dip in your finances. Buster, I definitely think things are too good to be true a lot. Yeah, I mean, yes, listen to your intuition, but no, don't assume that everything is going to be too good to be true, because if you dwell on trying to figure it out, you might miss your opportunity. So that's why I have the feeling of referring to someone who really knows their stuff when it comes to finances. So if you can find someone like that, I'm getting told, like, check with a family member. There might be someone really successful in your family who knows how to manage their money. Talk to them and how they manage their money, and kind of build yourself a game plan, because if you don't, your finances are going to dip very soon. I mean, it can happen very easily to any of us because of the rising gas prices, the inflation, and everything like groceries and taxes and stuff. So, and I mean, I live in New York State, where taxes are horrible. They're more than any other state, or just about. So make sure you are aware of a game plan on how to prevent your finances from dipping. Move on to the 7 of Cups, by the way. You have a lot on your mind. Buster, you have a lot on your mind. That's what I'm being told straight up. Like, I'm getting this feeling that you're overwhelmed, and it will help you to talk to that family member, by the way. I think they can help you with more than just finances, by the way. This card represents mystery, possibility, fantasy, and imagination. Your imagination is on overdrive just now, and you do not yet have the information you need to make a decision. Everything feels up in the air. Sorry, let me skip. I have no clue what that was. Okay. Yeah, Buster, damn taxes. So going back to the card here, you may need to make a choice about knowing the facts. Even if you don't know all the facts, you are going to have to make a choice, but you have your intuition to guide you. An additional meaning is imagination, dreams, and visions. So if you have a goal for yourself, or some hopes, or a game plan that's a rough game plan, then take advantage of that. Run it by your trusted family member that knows their stuff here, and swiftly make that decision for yourself. So, for example, hold on one second. Okay, cough. Um, Basically, I'm just getting the sense that you're gonna have to make decisions very quickly. Like, especially if it's something I'm getting told, a bank account, it might get closed down for some reason. I don't know why I'm being told that, but that might make sense to you later on. But I'm getting told, like, be aware of your bank account, make sure you don't overdraft. And if that happens, you need to know how to deal with that. You gotta have something in your savings. So I'm telling for you, definitely be stingy with your money. Okay? Very conservative, very stingy. Normally I wouldn't tell anybody to be stingy with their money, but in your case, you have to be, so you can learn from your family member in time to your whole system for managing your money. Yeah, Buster. Uh-oh. Yeah. And don't overthink it either. It's very easy to overthink things, and plus it's also very easy for you to overthink when you're told not to overthink. So just quiet your mind. Ask what your one successful, supportive family member would do in this situation, after talking to them about handling finances, of course, and just deal with it that way. Also, listen to your intuition. Your intuition, and I'm going to say it's very different from that gut feeling. The intuition is normally that idea that crawls into your head that goes, yeah, this feels like a really good thing right now. I don't know why, but I'm going to trust my intuition. I'm going to go with it because it feels that good. So kind of like something like that almost, if that makes sense. I'm going to move on to the next card here, the Hanged Man. Oh, transparency is the word I'm getting. By the way, this song in the background is actually made by one of my friends who does music. Before I talk about the Hangman. His band is called Skogarbui. Skogarbui. I probably said that wrong. I'll share the link here because it's a really good song. There we go. But the Hanged Man. Okay, so I feel like this is representing some tough truths for you, and it represents time, suspension, waiting, transition, protection, reversals, and sacrifice. So I feel like for this card, it's revealing that you're waiting for a decision to change in circumstances. So you're kind of like just hoping that fate would just make the decision for you, probably try to make it easier for you. But you also invite yourself to take a different view of the situation when you do that, as you could find an ingenious solution. The card also says a sacrifice may be needed to break the stasis and forge ahead. Whatever your decision, you can move forward enlightened. So I feel like because of these two cards over here, you're going to learn what to do, and you're going to learn from it. Because if you don't, you know the consequences already. So this card is just confirming that in the end, for all this financial blips that you have, you will have learned enough to have a good handle on it and be successful over it. Because I'm just being told, watch your finances, watch your bank account. A little personal advice between me and you. I have my bank downloaded as an app on my phone, so I check my bank account at least a few times a week, at least once a week. So if you can check your bank account every day just to see how much you're spending and profiting, like coming into your bank and what's coming out, you can get a handle on how much you're spending every day and really figure out whether or not you need to eliminate certain expenses or not. It's really helpful to just look at your bank account every day if you are unsure how much your spending is really costing you. That way you won't be worrying so much about your finances when it does take that dip, that crazy, horrible dip. I know the feeling. I mean, I wasn't paid for 2 weeks, and I'm on short-term disability, so I was really just praying to the gods that I would get paid. And today, after the Lionsgate, I got paid for all my missing weeks, so I'm like, yes. So I hope this reading has helped you, by the way, Buster. So let me know if you have any further questions or anything. I'll do my best to answer them, but I am going to put the cards back in the deck. So Buster goes, gotcha. Yeah. I mean, do you want any kind of tips that I can give you, maybe? Let me know. By the way, this song is on YouTube, and it's called Samaya, the Shamanic Elixir Mix. Shamanic down-tempo and folktronica. There's a lot of tongue-tiedness here. I'm gonna share it there. I really hope I helped you tonight, Buster. It's really an eye-opener. Probably something you don't want to hear, that that your finances are in jeopardy, but you know, you got people to help you. That's what I'm getting the sense of. You got people willing and ready to help you, so don't ever hesitate. Feel free to join the Discord, by the way, if you're not in there yet, because you can talk to me directly. You can get help from anybody out there. Okay, now I'm being told the black tourmaline pyramid. This is black tourmaline, or tourmaline. It filters out negative energy and promotes positive stuff, so basically whatever negative energy that has been channeled through the cards can just be focused through the pyramid and out. Buster, I appreciate the advice for sure. I've never really been good with finances. Me neither. Finances is tough, especially when you have stuff like your phone bill, and then you go, oh, but that new video game came out and I really wanted $60 though. But Friday is payday. You get that paycheck and you're like, I'm getting that video game, and then you realize, oh, I should have saved that for my phone bill that week. Yeah, I totally I totally feel you on that, Buster, because I hate money. I really do. Like, I wish life was easier without capitalism and money, to be honest. If we could just live off the land and enjoy free stuff and just enjoy life and be allowed to just live life undisturbed with no worries, like, that is the perfect life, to be honest. But sadly, life isn't that way. So is there anybody else in the stream that wants a reading? Because we have 40 minutes left in the stream. Might have some last minute stragglers because I was gonna bust out some painting my rock that's a gift for my friend tomorrow, because I didn't have time to get to it yet today. But yeah. Let's see, I'll show you. I painted my altar rock that I have for my wolf rune here. Let's see, there it is. I have the light pretty bright, but it's got the wolf rune on here that's associated with Norse runes. And then I felt compelled to draw a circle around it and some water, and there's some symbols on here that are actually associated with fae, like fairies. My prayer cards are falling over. So, yeah, that rock I painted myself, and the rock that I'm gonna paint for my friend is this, just this simple rock. I like rocks that are flat, so this one obviously is not going to be able to stand up or anything. Out of curiosity, I am testing it to see if it does stand though. No. So it's going to lay flat on one side for sure. Unless I can get a base for it or something. Buster. Oh! Yeah, I like, I mean, these rocks I get from my most favorite nature trail that I like to go and connect with nature. And these rocks are lining the nature trails, but here's the thing with these rocks. They're not actually native to the land there. So it's okay that I take one, because they're scattered in piles off the trails to the point where it's ridiculous. So I rarely take anything from these nature trails, but those two rocks that I just showed are from that nature trail, and they are being currently charged with a lot of spiritual energy. The painted one sits on my altar, and the other one has been sitting in one of my offering bowls to Fenrir. And so a lot of like moon energy, a lot of nature energy is being channeled into these rocks, and so they are becoming sacred objects or spiritual objects for use. And my one friend, he is to a certain degree pagan. He just does some kind of Celtic or Norse paganism, something that's his own thing. And he has a lot of interesting tattoos on him that are in the style for like Celtic, mainly Celtic style tattoos. So, I mean, he told me he was getting lines done on his legs and arms, and I'm like, why are you getting lines? He's like, because. And I noticed lately he's gotten them shaded where they actually look better than just a simple line tattoo on him. It's got an actual Celtic design on it, so it's very interesting to see tattoos. I got this is my Dragon Age tattoo. It goes all the way on my shoulder back here with the wing, and it's curled around here. I left the Dragon Age symbol out, so it's just a regular tribal style dragon. And then I do have a paw tattoo for my black cat that passed away years ago. Had a cough. And then I do have my patron deity here, which is Anubis, who actually helps me with my divination and everything. And my Egyptian zodiac is actually Anubis. So I got this tattoo, and I also have a pendant for him. So this is his pendant here. It has him on here. Ooh, Celtic crosses are neat. Yeah, they are. Like, I just got done doing a sorry, itchy nose. Yeah, I just got done doing a poster for our upcoming event in Celtic Fest. It's out here in New York, so if you're in New York or can get to New York, Celtic Fest is our biggest festival out here in Erie County. We have traditional Highland games, and we do have competition between the clans. And first time this year, we are having an Irish clan join us. Mostly we have Scottish clans at the moment, but we are always open to accepting more clans into the events. Hey Serenity, welcome back to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Would you like a free reading? Let me know in the chat. I'm sorry Stream Elements is still not up, but I am working on that this week. I actually had a goal to get it done today, but it did not happen, sadly. But anyway, Buster, if you're interested in doing Celtic Fest, let me know. I will search for the link right here and send it in the chat here so everybody can see it. Actually, let me just do that real quick. Let's... I know they have a website, so I'm gonna post it. I'm pretty sure this might be it. CelticFest.org, maybe? Let's see here. I just don't see their logo yet, so... Okay, here we go. This is the event. And you guys can meet me for Celtic Fest those 2 days too. It's 2 days out on September 17th and 18th from 10 a.m. to 10:30 on Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6:30 on Sunday. And it's out in Niagara County Fairgrounds in New York. So if you make it there, you can meet me. I will be at the High Striker competition game that me and my friend are bringing back because it's been gone. Our friend Adam passed away in 2019, and he was the creator of the High Striker. So we miss him a whole lot and very deeply. So we decided the best way to honor him was to bring back the hammer game where you ding the little pad at the bottom and the little ball shoots up and it goes ding at the bell on top. Yeah, test your strength. And it's going to be $2 a swing. So, I mean, it's cheap. And not to mention, Celtic Fest brings in a lot of tourism for Erie County. But at the same time, it's very fun, and you can see me there for those 2 whole days that I will be busy helping out with the Hammer Fest, the High Striker. We typically get about 2,000 people going to Celtic Fest. At least that's what our record was last year. So if you're interested in going, I highly recommend going. Get tickets now, order ahead of time, and start booking your hotel reservations if you have some. So enjoy. By the way, Serenity of Soul If you want a reading, let me know in the comments. Just say I would like a reading, please. I do free general and love readings, by the way. Not a entirely love reading, but a general love reading. So I know I've been getting asked of those lately, so I'm fine with doing that. And I do appreciate you coming back to the stream, by the way. Also, don't forget to leave a review on my Facebook, Buster and Serenity. You just click on the Linktree page, the link in my About Me page under the Socials panel, and you click on Facebook and you leave a review under the Mentions. It's the Mentions tab because I haven't been able to figure out how to leave a proper review. I think it's because so many people, like the spam bots, ruined it. So just go under Mentions, and you know what? If you don't want that to be public or something, then I understand, but I think there's a way to keep it from popping up for certain people if you don't want them to. There's certain private settings on Facebook that you can do. Hopefully you like the music that's going on. We're still on the Samaya, the shamanic elixir. We have almost 30 minutes left in stream here, guys. It's not much time left. It's gonna fly by. So don't miss out on a reading. By the way, did I ask how you're doing tonight, Serenity? I'm sorry if I didn't. So I'm curious, how are you doing tonight? Maybe you guys are checking out Niagara Celtic Fest. I'm not gonna be a vendor there though. It's too expensive. It's like, I was told it was like $100 something to be a vendor there, so probably $150 to $320 for the weekend, and I don't have that kind of money. But I am attending some events around town. I will post them in the Discord so that you know. There's the first annual Psychic Fair that I will be going to next year in May. So you can look that up in the Discord. There's another psychic event that I will be attending soon. It's in April of next year. So I'm going to be applying for that tonight and making my payment so I can have my reservation there and make it there and get there and do my psychic readings there. So it'll be very interesting to see if maybe you guys can make it there in person and I can see your faces to your usernames. But that's all on you if you want to meet me or not in person. I won't force you. Especially since we've been doing some financial readings tonight, I don't want to put you guys in the hole, so don't feel obligated or feel that you have to stop by in person. You do not. It's free will, but the support will be greatly appreciated, and I will give you a hug. If you want a hug, I'll give you a hug in person. I know I did a vending event a few weeks ago out in East Aurora, New York, and my one friend Frank, who I hadn't seen in a few years, stops by and surprises me, and yes, I gave him the most powerful hug ever, and I was like, Frank, you're here? I'm like, I missed you, what happened? It's like, oh, life. And I did a reading for him, and he actually really needed it. He was not in a very good mental state. He just was not in a good spot, and I was able to help him out with just a reading. And I told him, I said, you know, if you need, I'm serious, I'm genuine when I say this to everybody. If you need someone to talk to, I will be here. I will do my best to give you the support that you need or want, but it will always be what you need, not what you always want. So I'll give you that support. I'll talk to you about whatever you want to talk about, and I will do my best to be there for you. I'm not a professional psychologist. I'm not a professional doctor, but you know, I've been through some things enough to at least give you some sound advice of saying, hey, maybe you need to see a counselor, or maybe you need to talk to a doctor, or maybe we can figure this out together, whatever you need. And even if you need to come out for a breather and just join me on a nature walk or something, let me know. I'll do that for you. So I told him the same thing. I said, if you need someone to talk to, I'm here. You're not alone. So don't forget to just say something. And if I don't reply to you back like right away, I'm probably just busy and I will get back to you. It's not like I will ignore you. So definitely for everybody, even if I did a reading for you once, I will be there for you the best I can. I'm human, but I will be there to help you out. I love these headphones, they light up. I'm just checking my internet because it's gone low. There we go. So hopefully my internet connection won't blip out right now. I'm not gonna cough in your ear ever. Unless I'm in person, I'd be like, okay, one moment. Oh. It's really just my allergies to dust. I can't help it. I gotta vacuum soon. I'm in my room, but I gotta do some major cleaning because I'm not gonna lie, nobody's perfect, but I went through a depression spell, so things piled up in my room, like, laundry and so on, and I've been cleaning little by little. Sometimes it's overwhelming if you have anxiety, depression, to just do everything all at once, so it's best to do things one step at a time. Do what you can do for the day, and if you can't get it all done, it's still gonna be there tomorrow. It's not gonna go anywhere, so pace yourself. And remember the wellness dice tonight. The wellness dice said make sure you're getting plenty of sleep. Make sure you're eating healthy. Make sure you take the time to dance a little to some really nice music. Or just listen to some nice music overall. What else did it say? Daydream. Take the time to daydream. So, Buster, you could daydream about your finances and be like, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do to save my money. And what would it be like for me to sit there and say, nope, I'm not going to spend extra money this week. I'm going to enjoy some nice food, let's say from your favorite restaurant or something. You can treat yourself. Make sure it's a cheap restaurant though. Make sure, out here I pick Tim Hortons, which is a cafe that's really cheap. It's just as cheap as McDonald's, but it's healthier food. And I go there because I don't spend anything more than $6 there. I just get a sandwich and a nice little medium refresher drink, typically strawberry coconut. It's very watery, but it tastes really nice. And it's really nice on a hot day, especially when I drive a black car that has no air conditioning, so it's horrible. But when I get that refresher, that strawberry coconut refresher, and I let my windows down, oh, it's like I have AC. Just that wind coming in and just sipping the nice cold drink. I'm like, ah. So again, we have 30 minutes left. If you want to request a free reading, let me know. I'm here. Or you just dance along with me, you know? Stream always goes from 8 to 11 Eastern Standard Time, Monday, Tuesdays. And just remember, every other Saturday, I got you. We got meditation group, virtual group practice, or just meditation in general, followed by wholesome movies. I mean, I put on Lilo and Stitch and A Whisker Away last weekend on Saturday. You see them in my videos. They will eventually disappear, so make sure you watch them when you can. My internet wasn't very awesome for like the whole thing, but you could piece it together. But to be honest, I really like A Whisker Away. I wish I could play some Studio Ghibli films like Spirited Away and Princess Mononoke, because those are really good anime movies. They're very wholesome too. Although Princess Mononoke is a little violent, but you know what? It doesn't show like nudity or anything like that, but it is probably one of the most violent Studio Ghibli film you'll watch, but it's not like you're watching the most violent anime with like blood splatter everywhere, but there's just a lot of fighting. Spirited Away is a really nice film too, very wholesome movie. I wish I had a disc player in my computer, but I don't. So I have to rely on Disney Plus and Netflix to stream stuff. Maybe I can stream something off of Amazon Prime, because I do have that. I really love doing the goddess cards tonight. They're interesting. I mean, earlier I had Mila on, and she cards just popped right out. If you want a free reading, just say so in the chat. Say, I want a free reading, please, and I'll do it for you. Free general tarot oracle readings and free general love readings. They're 1 to 3 cards. So even if you're here just for the music, that's okay. I don't blame you. It is pretty good music. But if you want a free reading, feel free to drop me a follow and help me get to affiliate, which is 50 followers, and request a free reading. Hey Blake, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? You could get a free general love reading for sure. So, let me switch to Tarot Cam. Free readings are first come, first serves. I'm being told no for goddesses for you, so oh no. I'm being told because this deck got jealous. It hasn't been used yet tonight. Radiant Scales is here. I intuitively choose a deck for you. And by the way, Blake, if you have any questions or concerns you have for the cards, let me know in the chat. If you're not comfortable expressing them, that's okay. Oh, I'm happy you're doing wonderful. I'm doing alright. I'm getting a bit tired. We got 30 minutes left in the stream. So you might be the last reading, by the way, unless someone says they want a free reading. They have to say it like you did. So I'm, overall I'm doing alright. today was a really good day. I didn't get paid for 2 weeks for my short-term disability because of some misunderstanding with paperwork. But like I said, Blake, if you have a question or concern for the cards, let me know in the chat. If you're not comfortable sharing it, that's okay. I can go off of my intuition. So let me at least cleanse this deck a little bit while I wait for you if you want to ask your question in the chat. Let me see if I can adjust the light a bit. It seems like it's glaring a little bit. Okay, that seems to be okay. I'll go with that. Blake. Don't forget to drop a follow on the channel, please. That'd be awesome. And if you can leave a review on Facebook, that'd be even more awesome. I greatly appreciate it. I'm looking for real, I like to tell people, I'm looking for real humans to leave reviews because I keep getting the spam bots trying to promote fake psychic businesses in my reviews. Like today I went to the park and in nature wrote in a notebook my feelings towards my ex. I would love to know if things will go well tomorrow.
I was very involved.
Aw, thanks for the follow, Blake. Let me give you a follow back here. I'll ask you some questions after because I am kind of curious. I can be a little snoopy, not like intrusively, but just out of curiosity try to help you here. So for Blake, you just want to know how tomorrow is going to go with your ex. I don't know why, but I'm being told to draw the cards like this. Okay, here, let's reveal the cards. Let's see, you have the Page of Water, 6 of Water, and 9 of Water. A lot of water. I will go through each card, and I'm being told, hold up just a second to let me bring in... The Starseeds seem to have really good connection with love readings for some reason for me, so I'm going to pull you a mindfulness card as well. You can snoop as much as you like, nothing but love for me. Okay, Blake. I'll snoop after because I don't want it to influence the reading too much here. I like to work off of my intuition as much as possible. I don't know why, but I'm being told to draw this one specific card here. Starseed, raise the vibration of the planet through your radiant loving light. You must be, to a certain degree, a actual starseed in real life. Raise the vibration of the planet through your radiant loving light. So go about this whole thing with love and light. My ex is an Aquarius, so water might make sense in that way, yeah? I am being told that these two cards are about your ex, and this one's about you. And I feel like this is gonna be about tomorrow, so bear with me. Let me focus on the Page of Water here. I'll show each card as I go through them. This is Page of Water. Very cute looking dragon. I try to avoid the glare because that's the camera, it has a light on it. But you know what? Just remember that no matter what happens tomorrow, make sure that you approach it from a place of love. And just realize that even if I'm getting this whole like 50-50 thing, where if it doesn't work out, just make sure you treat it with love and dignity, because I have a feeling that you guys can still be friends even if things don't work out. Let's see. Page of Water.
To the incident with the I'm involved.
Well, thank you for the follow, by the way. Zodsek. There is no join, I'm sorry about that, but if you want a free reading, feel free to. Actually, I deeply apologize. I don't think I'll have time to get to you, but if I do and you want a free reading, let me know. Let's see for Blake. Pretty cards, by the way. Yeah, they're the Radiant Scales. They're made with heart and love. Alright, so Page of Water represents reliable companions, so I feel like your ex is somebody that can be reliable. And that she's enthusiastic and encouraging. That's what's in her nature. And that opens up pathways for helping you live your best life. So I feel like she does benefit you in your life to a certain degree, where I just have this feeling like it might be left as friends. Like friends. I was hoping strongly to rekindle my love with her, but I guess that is okay. And I'm telling you from personal experience, having a nice friendship as a foundation is really good for that next step, like for romantic love. If you really want a successful relationship, being really good friends to begin with is the perfect way to go about it. Some people get this misperception or misconception that you don't need to be friends to have a relationship with somebody, but in reality, that significant other is a type of friend with you. They're just more on an intimate scale. And to be honest, like, she does balance you out. She does give you that benefit in your life where no matter whether you guys are friends or not, relationship or friends, it's still a good relationship. It is a type of relationship, by the way. I'm gonna move on to the Six of Water because I feel like that first card really just says enough about her. Like, she can be an amazing friend. I feel like she could be very supporting. So this is the Six of Water. So what we have here is that the Six of Water represents renewed hope. So the healing powers of memories, nostalgia, and old friends will help you. So I feel like this is advice about the key to her heart, to be honest. If you want to rekindle that love, maybe just bring up some of your most fondest and favorite memories with her. Like, stuff where it can express your appreciation for her too, because I'm gonna be honest, as a woman, I like to hear, that the guy remembers stuff, that the guy appreciates me and loves me for who I am. And I'll admit, I go gaga over it. So I don't think that's too far-fetched from any typical woman either. They want to hear, what's your favorite memory with them? What's your favorite experience with them? Like, for example, you might go, hey, I really liked going to that one cafe. And because you're taking her out for ice cream, is there any connection between ice cream and like a nice fond memory between you guys? Because you can use that in your little arsenal of rekindling the love here. So make sure you definitely take advantage of that. It's a very good strategy for love if you want to reel someone in, because sometimes doing nothing and not connecting with them just makes the whole thing die and fall apart. So maybe just kind of reminisce of some old days or something with her and be like, you know, instead of saying, you know, I thought we were like a really good couple, maybe we should try again. Maybe instead of going there, tell her how much you appreciate some of those good times. Not because you think you guys are an awesome couple, but because you enjoy those moments with her so much. Blake says, we used to just hang out and eat ice cream together. We are going to a good ice cream spot. Oh, that's so nice. I'm just feeling like this really like hot romantic energy from you. Like, you're glowing already just thinking about it. I'm gonna go to the next card. This is 9 of Water here. Got an eel-like dragon. The water dragons are very eel and serpent-like, so what does the 9 of Water represent? The 9 of Water represents satisfaction, but it's in reverse. So it points towards the dissolution of positive relationships, or potentially the development of ill will between loved ones. So I feel like this card is just warning you of the possibility of what can happen if you're not careful with your words. Be smart when you're out with her. Be smart about what you say, because she might take that as for you, she might take that as something different, or perceive that you're kind of expecting something of her, which that's going to be plain for her to see, but she might feel pressured that you guys are no longer together and that you want to get back together. So just take it in stride, take it easy. That's why you got the Starseed card that tells you approach that with lots of love and light, to be honest. Just a lot of love. Just trying to see here. I don't try to rush anybody's readings, just to be fair to everybody, so that they have a fair amount of time, by the way. So it does look like, I don't know how to pronounce your username, ZCDDSCC, but I'm not going to be able to get to you for a reading, so I do apologize. Blake, I should lay back a little bit with my words. Think before I speak. Yes, definitely think before you speak. You want to romance her. You want to, the olden term, court her, but you don't want her to feel pressured. You want her to feel like she's in control of the whole situation. I think for Aquarius women to feel that they're in control of what's happening kind of flatters their ego a bit. Also, I'm not sure exactly what her preferences is, but if she is that awesome supporting friend and or lover, then, you know, maybe just try to mirror some of her supportiveness or something. Cater to her emotions, not play on them, but kind of work with them, and don't be forceful with anything. I want to say it's a very good thing that you wrote out things on a piece of paper, because that helps get it out of your system, whether it's positive or negative energy, and that can benefit you. Especially, did you do this yesterday? Because as far as writing down something, because it was Lionsgate yesterday, so anybody that had really good positive intentions yesterday was able to tap into the Lionsgate energy, and that's going to promote a lot of love and light in your life, to be honest. So I'm going to wait for your reply, by the way, Blake. By the way, our new follower here, I definitely am not going to be able to get to you tonight, but I do stream every Monday, Tuesdays from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, Blake, you wrote today. That's okay, because the Lionsgate is still open. I believe it's open until August 12th. It just reached its height yesterday in the afternoon. Like, yesterday started my positive day today. Yep, that's actually the same for me too. Yesterday I did a lot of prayer and meditation and just wishing people good luck, and today I've been having a really good feeling about today and just really enjoying. And I didn't get paid in 2 weeks for my short-term disability, but I finally got paid today, so the Lionsgate does work to a certain degree. If you believe in it, it will happen. It will happen for you for sure. Is there any further questions you have, Blake? Because I have a feeling like there might be something that you want to inquire further on. And here's the funny thing, I had a front picture of Isis and Osiris, so maybe you want to get some inspiration from that Egyptian legend of Isis and Osiris, by the way. Blake, will she see how much I have grown? My guide, Azale, is telling me yes. But you still have to romance, and she's telling me, put it this way, you still have to romance the shit out of her. I don't see that as a bad thing. I see it as more of just a challenge, because you want to feel that you're doing the right thing, and you want to make sure that you're mindful of her feelings and her desires and her emotions. So, I mean, if you gotta put on the charm a whole lot, make sure it doesn't come off as fake either, but you can pull it off. You just gotta stick with it and do it. I really think you can do it. You just remember, I really think the key to getting to her heart really is just being supportive of her and just kind of following her example. I think that would really help you. Just follow her example. Because there's a lot of great people that inspire things in our life that we can learn from too. Like, romance the shit out of her. I am up for my challenge as long as I get to support, love, and grow with her. Aww, okay, you're making me melt. I'm like, I am gonna root for you when I go to bed tonight. I'm gonna root for you. I really hope, I'm crossing my fingers and toes for you about, I really hope all of this does manifest for you tomorrow. Stay on your A game, and good luck, Blake. So thank you so much for stopping by the stream. It is now 11 o'clock, so the stream must end. So let me at least go back to chatting. So I am sorry that I won't be able to take any more requests tonight. It is end of stream time. But still, Blake, if you still have any questions or concerns in the stream, feel free to chat me up while I pack up, because I'm just packing up my cards and I can still address some things if you need to, because I feel like you might have one more thing to say. I hope everyone's enjoying the music, by the way. I hope it's not too loud. I've tried to make sure that I'm not in competition with it, but I might have to turn it down slightly because I see that it is a bit strong. Okay, let's try that. Let's see. So let's see, Blake. I crossed my fingers and toes for me too. I appreciate the reading. Thank you a lot for the guidance. Have a wonderful night. You're very welcome, Blake. And also, if you do have the time, go on my Facebook. You can find it in the link tree and leave a review under the mentions. You don't have to do it tonight. Maybe just wait till after tomorrow. I mean, if it goes south, let me know. I'll be there for you. Join the Discord. You can always direct message me on there, and I will help you out the best I can. I mean, from a woman's perspective, you're gonna need all the help you can get. I'm not saying you're a lost hope. I'm just saying I feel like this is a really nice challenge for you, and it's also an opportunity to learn how to grow and mature even more. So I wish you all the best luck, guys. Love, light to you. And don't forget to drop a follow, and I'll be here next for tarot readings, at least Monday and Tuesday of next week, 8 p.m. till 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you want a free general reading or a free general love reading, I will do that for you. And there's also paid readings. So if you pay for a reading, you will be the first and foremost person to get read, and then it's the freebies. So think of it as like a VIP thing, and plus you'd be helping me pay my bills, put gas in my car, food in my tummy, and upgrading some tech eventually too. So I do appreciate all the support you guys can give. It doesn't always have to be financial, just remember financial is free. Blake, I will for sure try to come back and spill the tea. Okay. That's funny because my first stream ever accidentally spilled tea on the table, and that was last week. This is only my second week in streaming, so make sure you guys help me get to affiliates. So I only need to get up to 50 followers at least. So once we get there, then our next milestone is 100. So again, guys, thank you so much for stopping by the stream. It's been a pleasure tonight. If you were unable to get your reading tonight, stay tuned. Pop in the stream next week on Monday, and I will get to you then at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So remember, turn on the notification bell, drop a follow, and you won't miss my streams. Also, Discord will give you at least an hour's or day heads up for when I will be streaming, but you could definitely count on me being here every Monday, Tuesday. So have a wonderful night, guys. Love, light, happiness, and much needed luck for Blake. Oh, I'm excited. So have a wonderful night, guys. Talk to you later. Bye bye. Mwah. Love you guys. Have a good one.